First and foremost, let me add my greetings and congratulations to our seniors, their proud families, and special guests. The class of 2015 is special to each of us for many reasons. My fondness for you as a class began when I arrived here at Williams 5 years ago. Beyond serving as your college counselor, among you are the very first students I admitted and enrolled at Williams, my first ambassadors, and my first advisees. It is an honor to be included in such a special way today because you set the tone for the beginning of my time here and leave a legacy for what remains. So I thank you for that. I'm humbled by my selection as faculty speaker, but also quite confused. Confused in light of other nominees whose guidance I know I rely on daily, but also because, well, once you've submitted your college applications, you stop talking to me. Like, totally. The sound from my office the day after deadline day was that of crickets. I even saw a tumbleweed roll across my desk. But, believe it or not, I understand. I know, at times, my perspective conflicted with what you'd hope to hear. And my answer to, do I have to do this optional essay, often made your heart sink into your stomach. Seniors, is there such a thing as an optional essay? No, there's no such thing as an optional essay. So I became a symbol of an experience that wore you down. So I thank you for separating me from the darkness of that process, even though understandably it took some time. That said, I want to congratulate you on this, the ultimate payback for putting you through that process. I've fretted enormously about this speech today, beginning 3 different versions to finally arrive at today's, draft after draft, revision after revision. How do I stand out? How do I sound expert, but still likable? Sound familiar? So well played, class of 2015. Writing a college application essay. Of course, like Liam and Grace, the hardest part about confronting my task today was narrowing down what to say. With an open forum to talk to you about something other than college admissions, I confess I'm overwhelmed. There is so much to share, too much to share, and with each passing day, something else seemed more important to convey to you than the other. But that experience has proved very important in finally hitting print on my remarks. If you're doing it right, at 36 years old, 58, 73 years old, you're achieving a greater understanding every day. Understanding something about yourself, your profession, your colleagues, the state of the world, whatever it may be. If you've done it right, you're an active, engaged, and receptive player in the game of life. So my message to you today is this. Be uncomfortable, class of 2015. Whenever possible, be uncomfortable. I hate being uncomfortable. We all do. No doubt you're already fearing those first few exchanges in the hallway of your residence hall after you move in. Will I sound like a dork? The answer is yes. Yes, but don't worry, because they will too. For me, maybe it's the fear of being asked a question I don't know the answer to but probably should, or being in a crowded room with a bunch of people I don't know. I am at my core a homebody, an introvert, all of those things. It's simply a job requirement that I fear otherwise. I crave opportunities to feel at ease in my comfort zone with friends and family who allow me to just be myself. I also love being in those situations in which experiences make for a seemingly effortless everyday life touchdown. Someone else is stressed, but I can take it all away because I know exactly what to do. The comfort of knowing I've been there before gives your salt in a snap. Touchdown! The crowd goes wild. Finding something easy is awesome. I don't apologize for feeling that way, and you shouldn't either. We need those moments, those easy wins. At the same time, I've never really learned anything by being comfortable. Any real revelation about my strengths, my weaknesses, the past, present, or future, has been in moments of discomfort. And some of my biggest regrets have been when I took the path of least resistance, depriving myself of an opportunity to grow, to learn, or to change. My 15-year college reunion was a couple of weekends ago. I didn't go, but I thought a lot about it. I do have a special place in my heart for that school. I'm grateful for my education, my faculty, and the opportunities it afforded me, including a life-changing semester spent in London studying English literature and theater. I found found daily inspiration in its beautiful campus, so beautiful my husband and I picked it for our wedding venue, despite living nowhere near it at the time. But college was not a comfortable time for me. For all the positives of my experience there, socially, I didn't fit in. I was a first-generation, financial aid public school kid from Maine in a seeming sea of affluent students, many from excellent college preparatory schools just like Williams. It wasn't long before I realized that despite being previously defined as a good student, I had no idea how to study. In fact, I received my first D ever on a paper for an international relations class I took in my first semester. The topic was a causal analysis of World War I. Yes, I still remember it. I then go on to fail my Psychology 101 final in that same term. Impressive, huh? I was humbled, and frankly, I was scared. It took me 3 semesters to get my footing academically, but once I did, I hit a great stride. I graduated with honors, believe it or not, and with distinction in the core curriculum. My senior year, I also signed up to be an intern in the admissions office, interviewing applicants, helping with events, and assisting with all sorts of projects, so clearly that was a good decision for me. So it all worked out. I learned a lot, but it was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable, but the journey made me more intelligent and more confident. I still had a long way to go, but I was better for the experience. As for regrets, they all have to do with staying comfortable. I regret not showing up for my audition for the women's a cappella group. I chickened out. I regret not taking my advisor up on the opportunity to do a second off-campus study trip. She invited me to participate in the Santa Fe semester program in the fall semester of my final year. I just couldn't get over how strange it would be to be away from campus as a senior. That was foolish and short-sighted. Final regret, not looking around a little harder for more students like me. I knew they were around, I just didn't find them because I stuck to the familiarity of my dorm room instead of getting outside my comfort zone and putting myself out there. About 7 years after graduation, I was just finishing my first year as an Associate Director of Admissions at American University when I was called into a meeting with my Director and Vice President. The Vice President was taking a job at the University of Maryland, and my Director was to be named Interim VP while they searched for her replacement. In turn, I was being bumped up to Interim Director of Admission. I was 28 years old, had just over 6 years of experience in college admission, and had only been an American for a year. My thought was the same as yours. What are they thinking? There was a big part of me that wanted to turn it down. I was still learning the school, still learning my team, and felt ill-equipped to take on much more. I also felt really young and very green, and not at all expert enough to handle the role. Nevertheless, it was hard to pass up the opportunity to sit in that seat and to understand my work from that view. So I did it, and it was hard, and I was out of my element a lot. I had pits in my stomach more than I didn't, and I made a bunch of mistakes. I convinced myself I'd also made a fair number of enemies as I fumbled my way through that year, but it turned out I made incredible allies. People saw how hard I was working, that I was doing my best, learning as I went. I also came to realize that there's no tougher critic of myself than me, and if I kept it that way, I'd rarely put forth anything subpar. Before I knew it, people were referring to me as a mentor. People who I still hear from today when they arrive at a crossroads and don't know which direction to take. So, despite my discomfort, I still did something right. I earned trust, I learned a lot about admissions, about people, about myself, and I draw from this well of experience still, and know I will continue to in the years ahead. Discomfort, however, also comes in different forms. You are certain to be thrust in situations that simply don't feel right on occasion. There are times to push through discomfort, and there are times to acknowledge and honor that discomfort, and I promise you will know the difference. So when discomfort is the presence of your ethics, your morals, or your faith, urging you to do differently, to change direction, please listen. Something feels wrong, and likely is wrong. Don't confuse your inexperience or desire to grow and change with an attack on the core of your belief system. But if you do, rather, when you do, simply get back up, forgive yourself, and begin again. So yes, class of 2015, you will experience great success and incredible defeat in years to come. But it's the tough times, the uncomfortable times that will shape you the most. But because discomfort equals experience, though it may be painful, the experience that comes from it is the warm hug in the end. Experience is the fluffiest pillow, softest t-shirt, the greatest affirmation. So when you do experience failure or defeat, I hope you will own it. When others, colleagues, teammates, or friends experience defeat, I hope you will examine yourself and ask what, if anything, you could have done to right that wrong. I urge you to be active and engaged in every way you can. And you are well suited to this challenge, seniors. You have lived and understood community and seen the ripple effects, at times unintended, of seemingly small actions or decisions on others. At Williams, you have also been urged to try something new, to leave that comfort zone and stretch yourself. And you've inspired me to do so as well. It's the only reason I've ever danced in a faculty lip sync, and why I've subjected myself to the shame of playing in a faculty-student basketball game. You've already demonstrated an ability to rise above what people think and just go for it. This will serve you enormously well throughout your time at college and beyond. In closing, one of my favorite television shows had its series finale this year, Parks and Recreation. Now, my husband would tell you that I've slept through more episodes than I've actually seen, but it's not out of boredom. I've always found the show incredibly soothing. At its core, it's a comedy about Leslie Knope, a woman from a small-town Indiana Parks Department, played by Amy Poehler, who just cares about making things better. Without spoiling too much, in the final season, Leslie climbs the ranks of public service in incredible ways, and in the last episode, we see her giving a commencement speech. Naturally then, I must honor the note within. Find your team, says Leslie. So in other words, yes, heed my advice, be uncomfortable, but don't go it alone. You need people to help along the way. Critics noted that the Find Your Team reference was a callback to Amy Poehler's own class day speech at Harvard from 2011, in which she said, quote, "You never know what is around the corner unless you peek. Hold someone's hand while you do it. You'll feel less scared. You can't do this alone. Besides, it is much more fun to succeed and fail with other people. You can blame them when things go wrong." Okay, definitely don't do that, but relish in community, grow your team, and as much as you may disagree right now, the comfort found in working alone does not mean you produce your best work alone. Push through that discomfort and become the best teammates you can, as I know I've never had an idea that wasn't made better by sharing it. So allow someone that everyday touchdown in support of you, a person to whom you can turn in those moments of discomfort, who can urge you out of your comfort zone, and who can nudge you around that corner for a peek at what's waiting for you. So, get uncomfortable, seniors. Go find your team to keep you strong along the way. And if it's all right with you, we at Williams ask to still hold our places on your bench, just in case you need us later in the game. Congratulations.